Have you ever engaged in a serious debate over which is better, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Have you ever played Smash or Pass using only characters from Star Wars and Marvel movies? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we have the podcast for you. Listen to the Steam Gentlemen, the podcast where an expert panel convenes to ask the questions about pop culture and social commentary that other podcasts are afraid to ask. Listen to the Steam Gentlemen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, Wrestling Fans International Association is back. That's right, the premier fan club association of the 1970s and 1980s has been revived and is back in business. Join today. It's free at thewfia.org. That's thewfia.org. You can also join us on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/WFIA 1969. Welcome back, everybody, once again to the 1987 Supermod. I am Brad Drake, and this is coming to the end of the WWF all month long for the month of October. The WWF continues moving along here, and tonight the WWF will be in Madison Square Garden to record their show for MSG Network. So here we go. It's the big one here, everybody. So here we go, MSG Network. We're going to use this broadcast, so we're going to save the selection. And then don't forget that everything we have to do, we have to adjust the commentators. And these are huge cards when we do them. So absent workers are nothing but what we expect to be out. Scott Casey's got himself in some trouble again here. Looks like Harley Race may have straightened him out a little bit. Randy Savage is helping out Dusty Wolf and his great mullet. Jesse Ventura is helping out Dave Wagner, and Patera is helping out Al Navarro and his great Camaro mullet. All right, so let's take a look at our card here, everybody. We have a couple dark matches. We're going to see Gustavo Mendoza and Chris Zarnoff against the Midnight Rockers. We're going to see Terry Gibbs in there against luscious Johnny V. Moving out of the main card, Jose Estrada is going to battle Lanny Poffo. Scott Casey will face Tama. We're going to see a Ricky Steamboat promo. Velvet McIntyre is going to challenge Sensational Sherri for that World Women's title. I have not changed Sherri's name yet over to Sensational Sherri, but I'll probably do it when we start booking the show. Kamala and Sika will face the Killer Bees in tag team action. We're going to make a change here. Scott Casey and Tama does not need to be 10 minutes. Beefcake and Valentine should be. So there we go. We make the adjustment there. So we have Haku against Rick Martel. Beefcake, Brutus Beefcake against Greg the Hammer Valentine. We are going to see a superstar Billy Graham promo that never disappoints. And then we're going to see superstar Billy Graham against Butch Reed in singles action. The Rougeau brothers are going to face Demolition. And then our main event, everybody, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat will face the Honky Tonk Man for the Intercontinental Heavyweight title. And we've added one match. All the rest are the real deal except for the dark matches, as the Rougeau brothers will face Demolition in this semi-main. All right, everybody. With all that said, let's go ahead and let's get to booking. First, we're going to change Sherri Martel's name to Sensational Sherri, because that's what she became. Her heel run is in effect. And let's see if they let us do it. They do. All right, good. No, we don't need to have an alter ego for this. All right. Here we go, everybody. We're ready to start booking here, and we have our dark match. We, of course, will indicate that by writing dark match on there. And we have Mendoza and Zarnoff against the Midnight Rockers. They're going to go 5 minutes. Mendoza and Zarnoff versus the Midnight Rockers. These are big cards, and they were big cards in real life, everybody. Lots of matches. Gustavo Mendoza, Chris Zarnoff, and here are the Midnight Rockers, who were, or the Rockers, I should say, who were already fired from the WWF at this time. How could I forget that they were the Rockers? I'm telling you, everybody, I had COVID a few weeks ago. I am recovering from it still, and my mind continues to be foggy. I'm miswriting stuff. It's crazy. Don't ever get COVID, okay? All right, so here we go. Rockers with the win here, everybody. We're up next for our other dark match. Another 5-minute bout here. And of course, I don't recall. It's Terry Gibbs against Johnny V. So there we go. We indicate dark match here. I don't know why he just didn't stick with Johnny Valiant, but to each their own, I guess. All right, here's Terry Gibbs. Here is Johnny V. And of course, Johnny V is going to get the win. And two things I forgot. I forgot to make that first match pre-show. And then we also have to adjust the commentators. So the commentators for Madison Square Garden are Monsoon and Hayes, and Okerlund is doing the interviews. Okay, let's make those adjustments. Gorilla Monsoon, Lord Alfred Hayes. This one is good. Gorilla Monsoon, Lord Alfred Hayes. Good to go. All right, we are on to the main card now, everybody. And let's get to work here. Jose Estrada against Lanny Poffo. They're going to go 8 minutes. So we have Estrada versus Poffo. And of course, this is a setup for Lanny Poffo to get the W. And I endorse that. Here's Jose Estrada. Here is Lanny Poffo. And Leapin' Lanny is going to get the win here. Almost messed that up already. And there's Lord Alfred Hayes. Okay. Next, we have Casey against Tama. They're going to go 8 minutes. Gorilla Monsoon, Lord Alfred Hayes. Here is Cowboy Scott Casey. And here is Tama. And Tama is going to get the win here, everybody. This one is booked. I think we have a promo up next. We do. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is going to cut us a promo. Is it 5 or 6 minutes? We give him the full 6 on this one. All right, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat cuts a promo. I don't know how good it's going to be. Ricky Steamboat's not the greatest on the microphone, but he's going to talk to Gene Okerlund. He's going to be talking about that honky tonk man. So we're going to give Okerlund and Steamboat the entertainment here. So we have Monsoon, we have Hayes, and everybody. This one is booked. Honky's off screen. Okay. Up next, we have McIntyre and Sensational Sherri. They're going to only get 6 minutes. We're going to switch this one around. 6 minutes in those days was a long time for TV for a women's match. That's just how it was. Right or wrong, that's how it was. So here we go. Sensational Sherri, of course, is the champion. Gorilla Monsoon. Lord Alfred Hayes, World Women's title on the line. Here's Velvet McIntyre. The WWF did not carry a whole lot of women's wrestlers at this time, so there was a lot of repeat matches around the country. And here's Sherri Martel. And of course, she's on TV, so we're going to have her win this one by cheating to continue her vicious heel persona. All right, so that one's good to go. Up next here, we have Kamala and Sika against the Killer Bees. They're going to go 8. We can plug and play this one, which is always good. Here's Kamala and Sika. Here are the Killer Bees. We can auto name it. Yes. Here's Lord Alfred Hayes. And good to go on this one. Brian Blair is going to get the win for his team. That one's in the books. Haku and Rick Martel up next. They're going to go 8 minutes. Like I told you, for some reason it's strange that they had a lot of singles matches with Strikeforce, even though they've already become Strikeforce. It's they're still working a lot of singles matches, even on TV. I don't quite get why, but that's just the way the WWF did it. All right, in real life, Haku got the win here, and we are also going to have Haku get the win here. So Haku wins with the help of his manager, Bobby the Brain Heenan. And next, we're going to see Beefcake and Valentine. They're going to go 10. And we switch this over to Lord Alfred Hayes. Here is Brutus Beefcake. Here is Greg Valentine. Doesn't matter to me who wins this one. We'll leave it open-ended. I don't want to see 2 cheating wins in a row, but, you know, that's probably how it was, but I don't feel like booking it out that way. All right, superstar Billy Graham is going to cut a promo here with Mean Gene Okerlund, and he doesn't have to be talking about anybody specific because this is kind of a generic match for him here. And here is Gene Okerlund. We're going to rate both of them because they're both really good. All right, there's Lord Alfred Hayes and superstar Billy Graham cuts a promo. Exclamation point, because it'll probably be very good. All right, and up next we have Graham versus Reed. They're going to go 12 minutes. And Billy Graham actually got the win on TV with this one. Maybe I should have had it reversed. Maybe I should have had Reed versus superstar Billy Graham, but I don't think it really matters. All right, and we're going to follow it the way it really went down. Superstar Billy Graham with the W. So Monsoon and Hayes, we're going to book that one. Up next, the Rougeau brothers and Demolition. They're going to get 14 minutes. And here are the Rougeau brothers. Here is Demolition. And we are going to give Axe and Smash the win here. And it's going to come via manager finish. Manager interference, I should say. All right, so there we go on that one. And this is taking us right around to the main event here. Honky Tonk Man is going to cut a promo here. I'm pretty surprised to see that Hogan or Savage weren't on this card. But they probably had another show somewhere that night, and that's why. All right, so here he is. There's Honky Tonk Man. Here is Gene Okerlund. He's talking about that Ricky Steamboat. Steamboat off screen. Honky Tonk Man Entertainment. Gene Okerlund Entertainment. This one's all set. All right, let's double check our time for the main. 16 minutes they're going to get. And here we go. Steamboat versus Honky Tonk Man. Honky's the champion. Intercontinental Heavyweight title on the line. And here is Ricky Steamboat. Here is Honky Tonk Man. And we're going to do something here. We're going to have a third manager interference. No, we're not. We're going to keep this realistic. Draw, double, DQ. Yeah, that's realistic for the time. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and see how this one plays out. All right, Gibbs against Johnny V. Johnny V gets the win with that elbow drop pin. And good stuff. 45. We got it straightened out in the next one where Johnny V is showing his age. Remember, this is version 10. 10.1 came out later. And then, of course, version 11 is right down the road here, everybody, December 1st. 45 overall for this one. 51 for the Rockers with the win over Zarnoff and Mendoza. Zarnoff's carried an injury, as always, it seems. We probably shouldn't have put him in the match, but it's a dark match. What does it matter? All right, on to the main card here. Lanny Poffo gets the win with that exciting diving senton. You didn't see much like that back then, everybody. Not much at all. Pretty cool stuff. 39 overall for these two. Up next here, Tama gets the win with that splash over Scott Casey. 55 and a 56 gets us a 61. Lots of the green here. That's bonus. I like green. All right, Ricky Steamboat. Hey, good deal. Gene Okerlund helped him out here. And 77 overall for this promo. Steamboat does not give the greatest of promos. Look at this. This is the surprise of the day. In such a short, only 6-minute match, it gets a 70. Good stuff. I'll take it. All right, Killer Bees versus Kamala and Sika. Another surprise here as they get an 80. And the Bees win with that bee stinger. Lots of green here. Green equals money. Haku and Martel getting us an 80. Whoa! These shorter match times are almost getting us better ratings. This is odd. Something's going on here. We talk about the TEW screw job. We're talking about the TEW favor here. No doubt about it. And Martel with the victory over Haku. And Beefcake beats Valentine with that sleeper hold. The two former tag team partners going at it here. 71 to 71 gets us to 75. And this favor from TEW continues. There we go. Good promo here. Billy Graham and Gene Okerlund doing their thing here. 80 overall. Good stuff. All right. Graham with the win over Butch Reed here with that bear hug. 76 again. The favors continue here. Look at this match. The Rougeaus against Demolition. Demolition gets the win here, everybody, after the interference of Fuji. Excellent stuff here. 87 overall. Lots of green. This has been a terrific show. All right. Honky Tonk Man gets a 79 promo. He has not gotten the greatest of promos in this mod, but Gene Okerlund obviously helps him out here. 79 on this one. Lots of green. Look at that main event, everybody. Outstanding score. 80 and a 96. Lands us a 94. And again, we have seen the TEW screw job. This is not a TEW screw job in the least. Good stuff here. I'm going to forego making a speech because there's just too many people that did too many good things on this card, and I can't point out just individuals. All right, we're going to finish this one up. It's going to take us back to the main screen, everybody. And after this, we're actually taken back to our tour here, which is good. So again, we have to move this over, move these dates over, and go from there. I think we got a another Maple Leaf Wrestling show coming up here too, which by this time in 1987 I think was dead already. But we're keeping it alive because it's good stuff. All right. Lack of big names. Come on, you got an outstanding score. Tama is tired. Madison Square Garden gets 1.1 million viewers, which I'm sure was actually a lot more than that in real life. Primetime Wrestling gets 6.2 million. Whew, that's a hot show. Good stuff, everybody. All right, Baron Von Raschke. Baron Von Raschke wins the AWA World Heavyweight title. Wow. That's interesting. All right, let's see what we got coming up next here. We have a wrestling summit coming. That's going to be from Fantasy Stuff, crossover with Japan. Should be good stuff. I got to put the new tour date in here for Tuesday, the third week of August. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for us for this one. I hope you enjoyed the show. For those of you that are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave us a message below. Let us know how you found the channel, what you think of us so far. For those of you looking for more, you can find it over on patreon.com/PowerCast Network. For just $5, everybody, you'll get access to version 10.1 of the Supermod, all of our spreadsheets, all of our shows early and ad-free, and so much more, everybody. Check it out today, patreon.com/PowerCast Network. For those of you that are looking for us on social media, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/group/1987supermod. And don't forget, everybody, to check out Wrestling Fans International Association today. It is free to join, the WFIA.org. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.